Come on, now, rebel now. Come on, mate. Come on, now, rebel now. Oh, 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 welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play. Plays the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and take pass last from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques. Just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a road from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along.
Ways to Water Sports, ahoy! How's everybody doing? Welcome back for some more Super Rugby action. I would love to say that this would be a good game. And look, it should be a fun game to watch. But I've got some bad news. Brumbies supporters, I think, just got a feeling the Brumbies are going to get absolutely massacred here in this game. It's just a feeling. I feel like the Chiefs are starting to hit their top stride if they haven't already hit top form. They're certainly there or thereabouts. And I feel like at home, they will run absolute riot here. I've got the Chiefs covering the line. And the line that's been set is 15.5. So I'm anticipating a 16-plus point victory here in favor of the home side. The Chiefs in what is apparently culture round in Super Rugby Pacific for 2025. That was one that slipped under my radar. Had no idea that it was even happening until we chucked the games on. So there we go. Some bad news for Brumbies supporters. I've got the Chiefs winning this quite comfortably. So as you would expect in terms of a same-game multi, I have stacked up on the Chiefs. But I've also thrown in one of the Brumbies, not only to bring the price up, but just to cover some bases. Tom Wright. I used to back Tom Wright in for my multis when he plays for the Wallabies. Obviously, this is not the Wallabies. This is the Brumbies versus the Chiefs at Super Rugby level. Completely different ball game. But still, Tom Wright could be a chance for a breakaway try at some point. As the home side now comes out onto the field. Just a really good feeling about the Chiefs today in for a big victory and lots of tries. So as I said, I've kind of loaded up on them. We'll quickly jump over to the game screen. We see that I do have the number 11 there, Manara Mataeli. Cortez Ratama, one of my go-tos. And as I said, Tom Wright there, linked in with Damien McKenzie. I've put them in a combo. So if Tom Wright doesn't score a try, we've got D-Mac as a backup. We'll see if I've made the right call. Kickoff just moments away. We're on a pretty good run with the SGMs. And let's see if it can continue here as the Chiefs take on the Brumbies. A nice early afternoon game. So no sleeping in for me today is basically what that means. But that's all right. More than happy to rise and shine for a game of rugby. As the Brumbies get us underway, the Chiefs will receive first inside their 22. Mackenzie straight to Simon Parker, and they'll set up their exit. Ratama has it at the back, a box kick clearance. Well up over the halfway line. And the Brumbies to return it up to halfway and crunched in the tackle. Some bruising midfield defense here from the Chiefs. Down the short side. Trying to rip the ball away. That's my boy, Mataeli. And they've got the Brumbies nicely bound in midfield here. Trying to get in over the top and spoil was George Dyer. No success. Still there for the Brumbies on halfway. They haven't made any meters. And now they creep inside the Chiefs' territory. A dummy from Slipper. Spills out the back of the ruck. And having a clear it, Lonergan puts it out on the full. And that's a poor start for the Brumbies. No penetration in attack. And Lonergan puts the kick out on the full, overcooks it. And the Chiefs will come all the way back to the Brumbies side of halfway for a line out. Oh, poor Samapani Finau. Playing, I believe, his first game in some time. And he's down injured. Nathan Australia, ahoy mate. Who thinks the Brumbies will win? I'm looking around. Chiefs win the line out. Set up the ruck in midfield and now a set play for Mackenzie out the back to put a kick through. It doesn't set up. It dribbles into touch. And a defensive line out incoming here for the Brumbies. You backed them for the tipping group. Bold call, bold call. Brumbies go to the front. It's not straight, but it was uncontested. And the clearing kick from Meredith up over halfway. Backpedaling to take it is Narawa. He's got Mackenzie. Mackenzie runs back in field. Goes across now. Inside ball for Mataeli, who pops it out for the number 8. And they break away here. The Chiefs brought down by Nick Frost, saving the day for the Brumbies. Quick ball here. And the Chiefs really have the Brumbies under the pump here. Inside the 22 they march. Radama fires it out. Jacob plants it back. Radama goes again. Space to burn out on the left if they can get it there. Ratama sends it to Leonard Brown. Pops it out the back of the ruck. Quick ball here. In front of the post, 22 out. And that's where the Chiefs are taking it. Turnover is good here by the Brumbies. Well defended. And the Brumbies secure the penalty. A good sequence of play by the Chiefs. But equally up to the task was the Brumbies defense. That was some good rugby all round. That's what we want to see. Touch finder up towards halfway, just short. And down is Josh Lord down in back play. Yes, I don't think there'll be too many people jumping on that Brumbies pick. But stranger things have happened. I mean, boy, how close did we get to seeing a couple of upsets this weekend already? Moana Pacifica pushing the Hurricanes to the very brink there, I think it was. No, the Highlanders, wasn't it? And penalty advantage for the Brumbies on halfway. Meredith puts it high, contestable kick. Mackenzie takes it outside the 22. And they come back for the penalty. No advantage, says the referee. Big roll bros, ahoy mate. Captain Redbeard, ahoy. Which team do you support in the Super Rugby? The Crusaders, first and foremost. The Chiefs. So the Crusaders are like my Cronulla Sharks. The Chiefs are like my Penrith Panthers. And the Brumbies are probably like my Canberra Raiders. That should connect all the dots nicely as to what I think of everybody involved in this competition. Big Roll Bros says, who do you think will win Super Rugby this year? I've got the Chiefs. Chiefs and the Blues. I know that the Blues are not, they haven't started very well at all. But I've still got the Blues and the Chiefs in the final as the Chiefs get in and try and steal this away at the ruck, but illegally, says the referee. Players not rolling away. And an opportunity for points for the Brumbies here, but we've seen teams are not interested in taking the three. I'm not going to be selling any more take the three t-shirts because teams don't do it anymore. And the Brumbies have turned down the shot at three, and they've put this into the corner looking for the first try. Remember, the same game multi. Mataele, Ratima, and I've got Mackenzie or Tom Wright. As the rolling maul is set, this is Brumbies 101 here. This is their wheelhouse. Well defended so far from the Chiefs. It stalls a couple of meters out. Told to use it now. Who's got it at the back there? That is Lonergan, who's got it now. Penalty advantage. They're caught offside here, the Chiefs. And this is a big opportunity now for the Brumbies. Lonergan with the cutout pass. And barging over the top is Nick Frost standing out wide. And the Brumbies have got the first try. And that has put a little hush over the crowd. There's a long way to go, of course, but Nathan Australia would be feeling pretty good about that try. Nick Frost on Cortez Ratima. That is a mismatch. I mean, poor little Cortez. God bless him. But he had no chance there, did he? Little scrum half up against a big lock out on the wing. Seven and a half minutes gone. A nice early try for the Brumbies. Ryan Lonergan with the attempted conversion. Moves in, pushes it out to the left. It hooks back around with the breeze, but not enough. Conversion goes unsuccessful. It remains 5 points to 0, but a great start here for the Brumbies. And thank you very much, Nathan Australia, for the heart me over there on TikTok. Wasted World of Sports, of course, live on YouTube, live on TikTok, live on Facebook, although this game, for some reason, this game didn't go live to the Facebook. And live on Twitch as the Chiefs get us back underway. Taken by Rory Scott inside the 22. The Brumbies look to exit. Lonergan's got it at the back. Takes a few steps backwards before the box kick. Well, actually, is it really a box kick if he brings it out of the ruck and takes steps backwards? It's just a traditional kick at that point, isn't it? Anyway, I'm nitpicking myself. And thank you very much for the football, Nathan Australia. as the Chiefs throw to the front of the lineout. Skeleton says, let's go Chiefs. And Henry Pryor says, hi. Ahoy there, Henry. Chiefs in midfield. Nice little handoff. Leonard Brown, I think it is, just inside the 22 in midfield. The Chiefs, a chance to hit straight back. Akoi loses it in contact, and it spills free for the Brumbies, and Tom Wright looks to counter. His kick is charged down, back into the face of one of his own players and into touch. Chiefs go quick with the line out. McKenzie in midfield, runs out of options. Has to go back in behind a group of his own players. Dangerous there, flirting with an obstruction call. And it doesn't matter because over the top of the ball and winning the turnover penalty. Who was that there for the Chiefs? For the Brumbies, sorry. An impressive turnover. Well, Luke Reimer it was. That's what he's there for, right? The number 7. The Chiefs, 2 trips into Brumbies 22. 2 penalties. The touch finder just inside the Chiefs' half. Brumbies throw uncontested to the front of the line out, and they spill the ball in midfield. Iki Tau. And the Chiefs come away with it, and they knock it on now. Double knock on. Chiefs will get the scrum, though. Ten and a half gone. Brumbies with the opening try. So Josh Lord is off, by the way, for the Chiefs. Josh Lord gone. That is why Akoi is out on the field. Hey, 222 says, come on, Chiefs. And the Chiefs do have the scrum down in midfield. 45 out from the Brumbies line. Ball's out, told to play at Ruttimer. Down the short side, the kick over the top from Jacob. And it's going to sit up inside the 22 nicely for Tom Wright. He decides he's going to have a run here. Fires a loose pass across to Muirhead, who has to do a world of work there. And he gets a good purchase on that kick, clearing up over halfway. Crazy pass from Tom Wright, though. Putting Muirhead under a world of pressure. And he's done extremely well to clear there. Under immense pressure. Chiefs throw to the front of the line out, secure the ball. And the high ball put up in midfield. Contestable kick. Lost forward by the Brumbies. And it will be another scrum here for the Chiefs. 45 metres out in midfield. I feel like deja vu is taking place here as this scrum's about to pack. "12 minutes, 20 gone, and I've got to say, I expected points to be on the board already here for the Chiefs, and maybe, just maybe, I mean, it's a trap. Oh, Jesus. It's a trap that teams can find themselves in, isn't it? When they're expected to win, they come out and maybe feel like it's just going to happen. But they're being made to work for absolutely everything here. 45 metres out from the Brumbies line. Chiefs with the scrum feed. Judah Shivian, ahoy, mate. Hey, 222. Yes, I'll be doing the next game, as this is a aggressive scrum for the Chiefs, and they've got the penalty advantage. Opens up in midfield for Tupai. Fires the pass across. That's my boy. Pops it back in field to Anton Leonard Brown. And the Chiefs, from the scrum, a dominant scrum, had the penalty advantage, and they made full use of it. Quinn Tupaia makes the break. Straight through, holding the ball in 2 hands. You didn't know if he was going to pass or run. Fires the cutout pass to Mataeli. Back in field for Leonard Brown, running the perfect support line. Fantastic work there from the scrum. And it all came from the scrum. Obviously, a solid foundation at scrum time. But yes, Waste of Water Sports. Hurricanes versus the Blues coming up. And then later tonight, the Reds versus the Force. As McKenzie converts from just to the left of the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead. 7-5. Try was scored by Anton Leonard-Brown. And for the Brumbies, it was Nick Frost. Nick Frost doing the old lock, hanging out on the wing, having a rest, waiting for the ball. Brumbies with the restart. McKenzie takes it and immediately clears from inside the 22 up towards halfway. A solid exit for the Chiefs after points. Brumbies go quick to the middle of the line out. It's tapped back. Trying to get in there. Jerome Brown steal the ball. It's still there for the Brumbies. Intercept by Naroa. And the kick is put through. Who's going to win the chase back? Leading the way is the number 11 for the Brumbies. Corey Toole is held up now and brought to ground just half a metre out from his own try line. Scrambling defence from the Brumbies. They're in their own in-goal for the clearance. And the kick doesn't make a lot of distance. Ollie Sapsford. Or was it Icky Tau there? Jeez, Narawa's almost been taken out in the air there as well. You could make a case for it. Chiefs go to the middle, secure the ball. They're on the attack inside the 22. Quinn Tupaia. 10 metres out. Over to the left-hand side of the post they go for now. Plants it back and almost intercepted by Muirhead. But it sits up now for Josh Jacob. And Jacob dives over in the corner. Muirhead went for the intercept. Spilt the ball forward. It pops up into the chest perfectly for the number 10. And Josh Jacob scores in the corner. And the Chiefs have gone back-to-back. $12-5. The kick to come. I'm not going to be able to keep up with this scoring. All right. Let's try and get everything up to date here. Conversion attempt from the sideline for Damien McKenzie. Blank. Right when I take the Brumbies plus 6.5. Oh, no. 17 minutes gone. Chiefs 12-5. Damien McKenzie from the sideline. Wow, just in from the sideline. Doesn't matter. He's hooked it away to the left quite horribly. That wasn't going over if there were 3 goalposts side by side. 12-5. The Chiefs. Unlucky there. Unlucky for the Brumbies, really. Very unlucky. The intercept was there for Muirhead. And he just couldn't hold on. And when you drop the ball, it can go anywhere, right? It's set up perfectly for Jacob. Ratama looking for his kicking option. It's McKenzie. And McKenzie clears. Only 30 metres out, though, for Brumbies line-out throw. Not a lot of distance. Hey, 222, your multi's looking good. Nice. Who have you got in your multi? I swear to God, I'm not lying when I said I nearly put Leonard Brown and Jacob in my multi. Cross my heart, in all honesty. I so nearly did. I'm kicking myself now as the Brumbies go on the attack in the 22. Lined up out to the right, but one out and straightening. Now they come back near side. Brumbies running right to left on the TV. Lonergan to James Slipper. Through the hands now, Ikitau to Meredith. Numbers here on the right for the Brumbies. Rima steps back in field. And the Chiefs scramble across and take them to ground 15 out from the line. Ball spills out the side of the ruck. Play on. 9 phases now. Slipper sets it up in midfield. Chiefs almost in over the top of that one. Leonard Brown. Ikitau makes half a break. Penalty advantage now for the Brumbies. 5 meters out just to the left of posts. Flanagan to Frost. Overlap here for the Brumbies, and they must score in the corner. Declan Meredith. Well, defense is optional today at the moment. And wouldn't you know, I've got 4 potential try scorers in my 3-leg multi, and not a single one has got over yet. The Brumbies have hit back. Both of their tries, interestingly enough, have been over in that right-hand corner. Judah Shivian, you took the safest bet possible. Brumbies plus 25.5. Well, that's looking very good at the moment. And your other bet is the Brumbies to score over 21.5. That's looking pretty good at the moment too. Ryan Lonergan missed his first one. This one from exactly the same spot, basically. So he's had a sider. He's had a practice. And he's hooked it off to the left horribly again. Well, he didn't learn anything from the first one. And as a matter of fact, he missed that one even worse second time around. 12 points to 10 it remains. "20 minutes gone. Jacob gets us back underway. Taken just outside the 22 by Muirhead. Pops it back in field for Rory Scott. And the Brumbies go to ground just inside their own 22, setting up their exit. Lonergan has it at the back. Box kick clearance. Up towards the halfway line. Ahoy, Mel. How are you? Mel K. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. Chiefs throw this over the top. It's loose. But picked up and still in their possession. Ruddimer to Leonard Brown in midfield. About 38 meters out here. The Chiefs staying on this near side. McKenzie cuts back infield. Tries to find some space. There's none there. The Brumbies defending very well at the moment, but straight up the middle goes Narawa. No support with him. And he loses the ball in contact. Scrum down here for the Brumbies to feed. 30 meters out from their own line. And, Alatoa has not got up yet. He's still down, clutching at his leg. That would be a big loss for the Brumbies. He's down on his haunches. And the trainer is with him at the moment. So 12 points to 10. 2 tries apiece. They have come to fight the Brumbies. Oh, he's getting a nice rub down. Lucky. Nothing beats a good leg massage, I'm telling you. That'll fix him right up. Great games on today, says Judah. Absolutely there are. I'm really looking forward to the Blues versus the Hurricanes coming up next, and the Reds versus the Force. That should be a great game as well. But yes, I'm particularly looking forward to the Hurricanes Blues game. Could be a great one. Scrum collapses on this near side, and we will have a reset. Now, Freddie, I enjoy hearing about what other people have put on. My bet is looking miserable at the moment. Yes, do feel free to share your bets in the chat room. I do enjoy seeing what other people have put on. As this scrum sets, Lonergan's got it to the back. Straight out it goes. Meredith from inside the 22. A good kick straight down the field, taken by McKenzie. McKenzie looks to counter. It opens up for him in midfield. Damien McKenzie, he needs support. Where is it? Cuts back away from the support, and he's going to go on his own here. Damien McKenzie slides over the line, and Tom Wright with a try-saving tackle. Tom Wright tackles McKenzie on the line and rolls him over onto his back. Throws the ball away in disgust there, Damien McKenzie. An aimless kick down the middle of the field. The Brumbies need to put that away. No more aimless kicking. Goal line dropout. Narawa lets it go in behind him. And Finau is back there to take the hit up. So close, yet so far there for D-Mac. Lined up out to the left. Everybody's over there for the Chiefs, and it opens up in midfield again. Leonard Brown to Jacob. Oh, they're carving the Brumbies up in the middle of the, in the centres on both sides. And a penalty here for offside. The Chiefs, a decision to make here, just to the left of post, 40 metres out. I dare say they'll put this into the corner. Oh, they're thinking about it. No, it's going to the corner. Pavanga says Chiefs for the win. McKenzie finds touch just inside the 22. Probably didn't chew off as many meters as he would have liked there. So close to scoring the try. Amy McKenzie, so close to a tick off my multi. The line out throw, 22 meters out, over on that far touchline. Chiefs go to the middle. Tap down for Ratama. Ratama has got support there from Brown. Brown carries strong, 10 meters out. Here come the Chiefs. To Bovai. In front of the post. Ball spills out the side of the ruck. Penalty to the Chiefs. The Brumbies not rolling away. Now, this is an absolute gift. They should seriously consider taking the 3 here. This is 10 meters out, right in front of the post. An absolute gift. And they have pointed at posts. They're going to take the 3 here. I applaud that decision. But you've got to give credit here to the Brumbies as McKenzie, as expected, pops this one over. And the Chiefs lead 15-10 with 26.5 gone. Credit to the Brumbies, though. They are making the Chiefs work for absolutely everything. I mean, that defense by Tom Wright, the try-saver on Damien McKenzie, that is a highlight. But the Brumbies, they need to tighten up their general play kicking. McKenzie takes the kick off. Back in field to George Dyer, who sets it up just outside the 22. Ratama to Leonard Brown, who angles back in towards the ruck. There for Ratama, the box kick clearance up over halfway, very close to the sideline. Tom Wright takes it on the full. It stays down that short side. Wright plants it back. Brumbies have it on halfway. Arcoy's over the top of the ball. Lonergan wrangles it away, and it's still there for the Brumbies. They're in over the top again, the Chiefs. That must have been close to another turnover. Mata Eli. Still there for the Brumbies. Lonergan told to use it. Rima just one out from the ruck. Sets them up again. Box kick here from Lonergan on the halfway line. Lots of height. Contestable. As, it's lost forward by the Chiefs. And it's there for Lonergan again. Passes back to Meredith in midfield. Fires it across to right, and Ekitau is crunched in the tackle. Driven backwards. But it's still there for the Brumbies. 40 metres out now. Rima to Meredith. Back inside. A nice hands here from the Brumbies. Good interplay between the backs and the forwards, and Meredith sends it out to Muirhead for the grubber kick through. It's taken at the back by Mackenzie, and Mackenzie stays in the field of play. Carried back now for the 5-metre scrum. Brilliant work there from the Brumbies. I'll tell you what, they are in this fight. Making a fool out of me. I said in the pre-game that I thought it would be a long day for the Brumbies and the Chiefs would win very comfortably. Oh, boy. No, sir. The Brumbies, they are in this dogfight. Brodie McAllister down, getting attended to. They certainly won't want to lose any other players. He's up and about. Good news there for the Chiefs. Of course, Josh Lord went off injured in the 4th minute. And the Brumbies now bringing out a replacement. Who have they lost? Nick Frost? No. Oh, that's Neville. Caden Neville. Off the field. Oh, he's got a big gash. He's taken a stud to the knee there. Oh, Neville. So, both teams now have lost a starting lock. Josh Lord for the Chiefs and Caden Neville for the Brumbies. Scrum down here for the Brumbies. 5 metres out. They get a free kick. Lonergan goes quickly. 5 metres out. The ball's there for Lonergan again. And here's the new man, Shaw. Just to the right of the post. Pick and go from Rima. He's held up. Just a couple of metres short here, the Brumbies. Keeping it in tight in the forwards. A metre out. Rima's got it. Another pick and go. Half a metre out here. They try again, but the defence in around the ruck is solid. They're offside here, the Chiefs. And an overlap on the left, and Muirhead. No, it's Corey Toole. Corey Toole will dive over in the corner. And the Chiefs ran out of numbers there. 15 all. Kick to come from out wide. This is incredible. What is it? 5 tries? 5 tries have been scored and not a single tick off my multi yet. Unbelievable. $15 points all. The kick to come from out wide. Lonergan, the opposite side of the field this time. He's already missed 2 from the other edge. Every single Brumbies try has been out wide. Lonergan from the sideline hooks it off to the left. Well, he loves that left-hand side of the post. And we are all locked up, 15 all. This first half has raced through. There's only 10 minutes left until half-time. And we're all square. 15 apiece. But it's the Brumbies who have scored 3 tries to the Chiefs 2. Mackenzie with the restart. Muirhead slips, gets back to his feet. Brought to ground 30 out over on that far side. Big defense from Quinton Tupou. Lonergan with the box kick. Lots of height, not a lot of distance. Taken nicely. And a penalty for being tackled in the air there. Manasha Mataeli. taken in the air. Penalty. And the Chiefs, they'll go to the corner here. Or at least as close as possible. Mackenzie with the touch finder inside the 22. 8 minutes to go until the halftime break. An attacking opportunity here for the Chiefs. McAllister throws to the middle. The Brumbies look to get up and spoil, but it's taken by the Chiefs. Rolling maul is set. They've got good shape on it here, and now they're rumbling forward. Charging forward now inside the 22. Penalty advantage for the Chiefs. Oh, this rolling maul is well set, but McAllister now breaks away. They're 10 meters out. Arcoy plays halfback. 10 meters out, just to the left of the post. Tupovai plays it back. Arcoy again, a strong carry. Leonard Brown in at first receiver. Angles back towards the ruck. Just to the left of the post here. The Chiefs keeping it in tight. It's still there. 5 meters out now. Penalty to the Chiefs. No advantage. And we come back for the penalty. Unstoppable on TikTok says, go Chiefs. Put it into the corner. They may as well. I mean, and they could take the shot at goal here to break the deadlock. I've got a feeling Mackenzie's going to put this into the corner. The rolling maul was so sweet last time. And that's exactly what they're doing. Mackenzie finds touch, 5 out. Big pressure here on the Brumbies. The Chiefs had so much success with that last rolling maul. It was a pretty obvious go-to once again. 6 minutes until the break. McAllister goes to the middle, uncontested. The Brumbies knew it was coming, and they drive through. The Chiefs, the maul is going backwards, but it's well set. Ruddimer sends it out into midfield. Tupaia charges over the top of Meredith. Brumbies get in and look to steal. It's still there, though, for the Chiefs. 10 out, attacking on that left edge, the short side. Ruddimer now comes back open, back towards the posts. And McAllister tries to burrow under. 5 meters out. Still there for Ruddimer. Tupai to Anton Leonard-Brown, who pops out the no-look pass, intercepted by the Brumbies. And now Lonergan clears. Thumps it away from inside the 22. Wide open spaces at the back. It's going to go into touch, is it? The Brumbies want this to sit up. Muirhead puts boot to ball, toes it into the end goal. And it goes dead in goal. Well, Muirhead might have been better off leaving that to bounce, because it would have been a 50-22. But the Chiefs, they've been turned all the way around. And I really think Muirhead might have been better off just leaving this. .35 gone. The Chiefs suddenly find themselves with a defensive line-out throw inside their own 22. Oh, no. Because it was towed dead. Yes, my apologies. Muirhead towed it dead, so they've got the 22-meter dropout. Jacob sends it long over halfway. Well, there's a player getting attended to there. Now, that's just ludicrous. Why has the referee not stopped play? There is a player down with 2 trainers around him, and that's right where the restart went. Dangerous stuff. The Brumbies still have it here. 40 out, though. Staying on the short side. Sapsford plays it back. Lonergan to James Slipper. Strong carry. Frost to Tom Wright. Tour puts the chip and chase over the top and absolutely cleans up Damian McKenzie inside the 22. McKenzie gets up and goes again, and then he is swung to ground in the tackle by Billy Pollard. The ball spills forward, and the Brumbies have it back. Well, Damian McKenzie just got absolutely manhandled there twice in quick succession. And the Brumbies have got numbers out to the left. And that's a shocker of a pass. Dead set shocker of a pass. It's forward, and the Chiefs, what a let-off. Whew. Wow. The Brumbies. Where has this form been? 37 minutes gone, all locked up. And both teams just guilty of some very, very casual errors, I suppose you would say. Simple mistakes. Donna McDonald, 483, says Chiefs all the way. Come on. Two and a half to go till the break. The scrum sets. Free kick to the Chiefs. They go quickly. The kick from Leonard Brown charged down. Or it was Quint Tupaia, sorry. Muirhead shapes to kick. Throws it infield to Wright. Wright sends it over to Meredith. Space to work here for the Brumbies. They spill the ball in contact. And it will be another scrum down for the Chiefs. Very similar to the last location. Two minutes until the break. I think the Brumbies have really surprised the Chiefs here. Take nothing away from the Brumbies at all. But I think they've really taken the Chiefs by surprise, the way that they've just come out with full of running. They're attacking from absolutely everywhere. And it hasn't quite worked out for them sometimes. That was a prime example. Deciding to run instead of kicking and then losing the ball in contact as this scrum collapses on the near side. But the penalty goes to the Brumbies. Well, I'm obviously not out there, so I don't really know what's going on. But that looked like a clear collapse on this near side. But the Brumbies have won the penalty. I mean, I think it's safe to say that the player who has hit the deck. Let's have a look. Maybe something happened over the other side. No, that's gone straight ground there by the Brumbies. Anyway, we know as rugby fans, the scrums are a bit of a lottery, aren't they? Pollard throws to the front, uncontested here. The Brumbies planted back 10 meters out from the line on this near touch line. They're lined up to the right, but they're keeping it in tight. Slipper with the pick and go. The Chiefs, that ruck defense has been solid. Keeping it in tight, though, the Brumbies. Just a couple of meters out now. Narawa almost pilfers. A meter short. The Brumbies pick and go again. There goes the siren for halftime. Pollard charges over the line. Has he been held up? He has been held up. And that will be the halftime break. Well, both teams have been successful in holding up the opposition over the try line. Damien McKenzie looked like he was in for all money until Tom Wright saved the day. And here the Chiefs have got in under the ball, it seems. Amazing goal line defense. Half-time has been signaled. 15 points apiece. And I've got to say, honestly, the Brumbies go into the halftime break, 3 tries to 2. Conversions, the only thing that has let them down. They will be well pleased with that effort, and they should be. And I've got to say, they are proving me wrong at the moment, big time. 15 points all. What a first half. It was full of everything except for ticks off my multi. Unbelievable. I've got 4 potential options there for try scorers. 4. across the three legs. There were 5 tries scored in the first half. Not a single tick. What can you do? UFC, ahoy, mate. Half time here. We can all have a little bit of a break, a little bit of a relax. And we'll be back. We'll be back for the second half right after this here on the Waste of Water Sports. Half-time break here. The Chiefs and the Brumbies all locked up at 15 apiece. 3 tries to 2. And not a single tick off my multi just yet. Fingers crossed for the second half. And I've also got to think about a multi to put on for the Hurricanes versus the Blues. In what, well, shaping up to be clash of the round, this one. But I think the Hurricanes and the Blues will be a good one as well. Let me just make sure that my fantasy team is all locked in, because that's important. Super Rugby Fantasy. Let's check in on the team, see how it's going. Well, I did not realize Josh Lord was in my team. Well, that's rough. Josh Lord is in my fantasy team, and I didn't realize he left the field injured 4 minutes in. Oh, this is not a good week for the Waste of Water Sports Super Rugby Fantasy team. Tell ya. I had Hurley in the team. He got ruled out right before kickoff in the warm-up. So I need a big, big night from Bowden Barrett. I've got Bowden as the captain. He needs a big, big night. Devastating news there for the Waste of Water Sports Fantasy Squad. Anyway, plenty of points to be scored in the next game. I've got a lot of Hurricanes and a lot of Blues in the squad. So we should still be right. It's only 2 players. Blank. Cash the Brumbies first half plus 6.5. Awesome stuff. Still waiting for my first hit on the multi here at the halftime break. Damian McKenzie was so close. So close. Millimeters. An amazing try-saving tackle from Tom Wright. And the Brumbies, I couldn't help but notice that ever since that moment, they did indeed put away the aimless kicking down the middle of the field. No more opportunities for McKenzie after that one, when he nearly made them pay the ultimate price. Probably could have given it to his support runner there, looking back, but hey, he backed himself. Very nearly made it. Amazing, isn't it? Players can be so good at super level. Can't make that step up to the international stage. We see it time and time again. Let's have a look at the territory, actually. Pretty even. Even Stevens, basically, at halftime, locked up on the scoreboard, and it looks like they're locked up in the territory as well. NRL Super King, ahoy, mate. How are you? Maybe a little bit more of the play down the Brumbies end, just slightly. Anyway, second half, what do you reckon? Second half, Chiefs come out firing. And I get my 3 try scorers. All right. Second half coming up right after the break. Theoretically. We hope it is. Three tries to 2. The Brumbies. Oh boy, it'd be very painful for them if it's one of these situations where conversions prove to be the difference maker. Your goal kicks are so important. And the Brumbies are yet to put a single one over. The Chiefs missing just the one. Second half, not far away. Waste to Water Sports, live on YouTube, live on TikTok, live on Facebook, live on Twitch. And we've got the Hurricanes versus the Blues coming up after this one. And later tonight, the Reds versus the Force. Could be great games as well, those ones. I'm expecting those to be pretty close. Rebel Nuts, ahoy! Credit to the Brumbies, hey. The Chiefs, just to focus on the Chiefs, some of their handling has let them down. They've pushed passes as well that have been intercepted. But yeah, some of that handling in and around the ruck has led to turnovers. But look, take nothing away from the Brumbies. The Brumbies have come out a completely different team to the one that we saw that lost to the Force, wasn't it? They lost to the Force. And they are taking the fight to the Chiefs. Can they keep it up for the full 80? That'd be my question. Well, we're about to find out. Moments away from finding out. The second half will be starting very, very shortly. And we'll get to see, can they keep it up, the Brumbies? I mean, they're playing they're running the ball from pretty much everywhere. Jesus. That's my dog going absolutely ballistic at something. They're running the ball from everywhere, and it's sort of a high-risk style of play, and it's working for them at the moment. So all credit in the world to the Brumbies. Took me by surprise. I mean, 40 minutes, of course, we all know 40 minutes is a long time in a game of rugby. So anything can happen from here on in. But admittedly, I had the Chiefs winning this quite comfortably, and they still might. But I really did legitimately think this would be over at halftime. Not deadlocked. And quite frankly, the Brumbies probably should be in the lead. Let's be real about that. Missed conversions are the difference. The Brumbies should be in the lead right now. Rebel Nuts, you need the Chiefs to win and the Blues. I think the Blues will get the job done, even though I'm sure that my opinion on tipping doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. But I do think the Blues, despite their slow start to season 2025, I think they'll get back on track, and it will start this week. Five tries in the first half, not a single kick off the multi. Not a one. That's the most disappointing thing of all. We'll see if the second half can correct that. Mackenzie's looked threatening. Mata Ellie's looked threatening. Narawa's been a little bit off today. That's the other thing I would say. Couple of penetrating runs, but on both occasions, he dropped the ball in contact or going to ground. So a little bit of a quiet one for Narawa. Stephen Larkham. He would have to be happy with the way this is going. 15 all at the break. The Mackenzies. Jesus. The Chiefs have a big breeze in the second half to utilize as well. How many points is that breeze worth? Oh, Stephen Larkham's hoping for a yellow card there in his halftime chat. Said there was a lot of penalties there in that first half, so hopefully a yellow card incoming. Trying to put a little nudge towards the referees there, I think. Stephen Larkham. Second half is underway. The Chiefs with the kick. Spilt by the Brumbies backwards, though. And they set it up just outside their 22. Lonergan's got it at the back. Wants a better angle, so he says, here, boys. Let's set up another ruck. Told to use. Lonergan with the box kick. Up over halfway. Mackenzie takes it. Looks up at counter-attacking opportunities. Mackenzie straight up the middle. Goes to ground in midfield. 40 out. Chiefs attack this near side. Finau. Taken. 5 in from touch. Ruttimer to Jacob and Aiden Ross. Straight into contact. Jacob again out the back to Mackenzie. Big defense in midfield from the Brumbies. And it shuts down that set play from the Chiefs. Nowhere to go. Ruttimer sends it out into midfield. Leonard Brown with the pick and go. Trying to get some forward momentum here for the Chiefs. Told to use it. Brown has the ball ripped away, but it's lost forward by the Brumbies. And now Narawa gets on the outside, gets the arms free, pops it back to Mackenzie. Links up with his man on the outside who throws a forward pass back in field. And the Chiefs are just not getting the last pass to hit. The execution lacking. But Narawa creating something there. That might have been slightly forward from Mackenzie as well, in fairness. But again, the scrambling defense of the Brumbies, too strong. Shutting them down, forcing the Chiefs towards the sideline. And well defended again by the Brumbies. A 5-meter scrum. 5 meters out from their own line, that is. It's the defensive one. In and out quickly. Lonergan down the short side for Toole. Back inside to Lonergan. No support with him. He's very isolated here. But now the troops arrive. The Chiefs very slow to get back into the defensive line. Lonergan didn't have any options there. They stay on the short side. Chiefs in over the top and secure the penalty. A poor option taken there from the Brumbies. They had the Chiefs absolutely skinned on the outside, on this side. If they went right, there were some very slow defenders coming back. Mackenzie puts it into the corner, and the Chiefs will go on the attack. Ball stolen by the Brumbies, is it? No. It's gone to the front. The Chiefs have it. Quintupai. A good, strong carry. 10 meters out here. The Chiefs now in front of the post. The pop pass from Mackenzie. No, he hold on to it. Ball spills out the side of the ruck, and the Brumbies run away with it. Another turnover from the Chiefs inside the Brumbies 22 on the attack. They stretch it wide early here. The Brumbies. Toole kicks in over the top, looking for the bounce. And it sits up at the back here for the Chiefs to counter-attack. Leonard Brown cuts back in field. Beats one, beats two. He's got no support with him. Goes to ground on the 22. Numbers to the left. Jacob puts the little grubber kick through. It's going to sit up in the end goal for Tom Wright. And Wright grounds it for a goal line dropout. And this game has just gone up a gear or two. The pace. Four and a half minutes gone. No change to the halftime score. Declan Meredith. 40 meters on the fly. The Chiefs take it on the full. And a big charge. Straight over the top goes Finau. 10 meters out. And they've spilt it forward. The Chiefs again attacking inside the 22. Big charging run by Finau. But the Chiefs, this has been the story of the entire day so far. They get inside the 22. They're on the attack. And they come up with a mistake. Big scrum for the Brumbies, defensive one. And they exit. The kick will find touch just outside the 22. Lua, ahoy there. How do I say this? Lua Looses. Lua Looses, SS. Hey, man, what's stopping you from showing the game? The $42 million broadcasting rights fee. I don't happen to have a spare 42 mil, I'm afraid. Quinn Tupai goes straight through. Chip and chase for himself. Needs it to sit up. It does. Quinn Tupai with a great individual effort. Out of absolutely nowhere. The Chiefs, a solo try from Quinn Tupai. And wouldn't you know who's not in my multi? A nice pop ball there for the Chiefs, keeping it alive, and Tupai with the kick. He needed the bounce. He needed it to sit up in the end goal. It did. And that is a classic individual try. Conversion successful from right to the left of the post. Or just to the left of the post is probably a better way of saying that. And the Chiefs lead 22-15. The deadlock broken. Brumbies get us back underway. Luke Dennis says up the waz. That's all good, Lua. They can do that. And once they are found out and have their channels shut down, this is what I do for a living, so I can't really afford to run that risk, you know? Donna McDonald, 483, says, yes, keep it going, Chiefs. Told to use it here. The Brumbies on halfway. Lonergan with the box kick. Suddenly finding themselves behind by 7. Chiefs taking on the full. Was he taken out after the kick here? No, play on, says the referee. And Tom Wright brings it back up to the halfway line. Beats one defender, beats another, gets up and goes again. Wright is taken down 40 metres out. The Chiefs in over the top of this have surely got the turnover. Well, that is incredible. There's the penalty at last. Well, the referee gave the Brumbies an eternity there for Tom Wright to try and put that ball back. Arkoi, unsurprisingly, is just shaking his head. Like, how long did that take? How much effort did I have to put in to finally get that call? And you just feel the Chiefs, they've gone up a gear here. And the Brumbies not going with them at the moment. McKenzie finds touch, 22 metres out. It's incredible how long it took for that penalty to get given. McAllister throws over the top. The Chiefs have it. It opens up in midfield. McKenzie goes straight through, and he's got support. Diving over under the posts. Gideon Rampling, the number 23. He's only been on the field for about 10 seconds, I feel like. And with his first touch of the ball, swan dives over beside the posts. And the Chiefs are running riot. Try's been given the all clear. McKenzie converts. And it feels like we only just blinked. And the Chiefs suddenly lead 29 points to 15. I do think the Blues are going to win. Rebel Nuts. I really do. I mean, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a great game. I do think the Blues win, though. Chiefs clear immediately from the restart. McKenzie with the kick. Exit up towards halfway. Up to the 40-meter line. And just like that, the Chiefs have opened up a two converted try lead. And now they get the free kick at line-out time. Tap and go quickly. Parker keeps it alive. Attacking this near edge. Here goes McKenzie again. They split them apart in midfield. Oh, they're just tearing the Brumbies to pieces now in the midfield. Still there for the Chiefs. Penalty to the Brumbies, though. Turnover ball. It was wrestled away, much like the other side of halfway for Arkoi. We've got an issue in back play here for Reimer. There's the Brumbies with the touch finder. That's a good, solid kick into the breeze. They have the line-out throw inside the 22. Pretty much have to score here, the Brumbies. They don't want to lose touch. The throw goes to the middle. It's spilt out the back for Lonergan. And play on here for the Brumbies. Ikitau tries to run over the top of them in midfield. The Chiefs race up quickly on defense. Reimer, who was injured just moments ago, driven back in the tackle. Solid defense in midfield here for the Chiefs. 53 minutes gone. Brumbies on the attack. Held up off the ground. Now they get to ground. Lonergan stays on that left-hand edge. Ikitau loses the ball, and it sits up for the Chiefs. Play on. And now a knock-on advantage. Oh, it's a penalty advantage. Well, that's even better for the Brumbies. The Chiefs offside. Brumbies put this into the corner. .53.5 gone. An attacking line out here for the Brumbies. Over on that far touchline. This is incredible. So many tries have been scored. Not a single one from my multi. As the Brumbies secure the ball at the back. The rolling maul is set. 10 meters out. That's once. Still marching forward. The Chiefs run back around. Have a second drive. Penalty advantage. And now Lachlan Lonergan, half a metre short. And it's there for the Brumbies at the back, diving over. No, millimetres short was Rory Scott. The pick and go in close to the ruck. They're millimetres short. The Chiefs' defence holds firm for now. Lonergan fires it out. And the crossfield kick. It's a shocker. And it's into touch. It's beaten everybody. They'll come back for the penalty, though. It was worth the risk. They were playing under penalty advantage. And that was fair enough in that scenario. May as well have taken a chance with the crossfield kick. And the Brumbies will put this into the corner. And they'll try it again. It almost worked out for them. Onto the field comes Samasone Takiaho. The big man is back. .55.5 gone. Another attacking line-out throw here for the Brumbies. 5 out from the line. They've got Lachlan Lonergan on, of course. Throws to the middle, uncontested. The rolling maul is set. No surprise there. Chiefs trying to defend. But the Brumbies have got this well set. 5 meters out, still going forward. 3 meters out. Lonergan's got it to the back. Lachlan Lonergan is over, and that's the try. Lachlan Lonergan is over to score. And the Brumbies hit back, refusing to go away. None of these people are my try scorers. Unbelievable. 29 points to 20, the kick to come. And the Brumbies are not out of this game, not by a long shot. Jack Debrasini with the conversion attempt. He's on target with his first one. First conversion of the night for the Brumbies. It's 29-22. That is their first conversion of the night. Seven points the difference. Jacob with the kickoff. Taken by Nick Frost. Well done there. Just outside their 22. Lonergan fires it out into midfield. Another ruck is formed. Told to use it now. Lonergan's got it at the back. The box kick. Up to the halfway line. McKenzie takes it. Just inside the Brumbies territory. Arcoy down the short side they go. Finau steps back in field. The Chiefs just looking to draw in the defense here. Takioho with his first run. Jacob now onto McKenzie. McKenzie finds a little bit of room, and it's spilt forward by Simon Parker. Oh, it was ripped away by the Brumbies. Ripped away by the Brumbies, so it's play on. Turnover's good. The Brumbies have it back anyway. And it's out for the clearance for Debrasini. And he finds open space. The ball sits up at the back for Jacob. Inside his own 22. And that is a great kick. Returns it with interest. Still there for the Brumbies, though. Debrasini. Taken on the full inside the 22. Narawa fires it across to Tupai. And that's a monster of a kick. That is a fantastic kick. Well, it must be close to a 50-22. Line out has been given here to the Chiefs, to the Brumbies, sorry, but that was a hell of a kick using the breeze at their backs. The Chiefs. A defensive line-out throw. From inside their own 22. .59 gone, 29-22. Lonergan throws to the front. The Brumbies secure it. And big defense in midfield. And they've spilt the ball here. The Brumbies knocked on in contact. And the Chiefs, with solid midfield defense, have caused that error. And they'll get the scrum down. 22 meters out from the Brumbies line. And they can look to re-extend that lead. Just the 7 points at the moment, of course, 29-22. I just can't believe, with so many try scorers today across both teams, not a single hit on the multi. Not one. Waste to Water Sports, we've got the Hurricanes versus the Blues coming up next. And later on tonight, the Reds versus the Force. The action doesn't stop. And now Cortez Ruttimer's left the field, has he? Because on is Xavier Rowe. Bloody hell. Rowe sends it out to Tupai. McKenzie spills it. Wow, Damien McKenzie. That is his first mistake of the night. Debrasini clears for the Brumbies straight down the middle of the field. Nobody back for the Chiefs. Jacob races back there, takes it inside the 22. And he kind of hooks that into touch. Still up towards halfway, though. And the Brumbies will have the line-out throw. It's a net gain for the Brumbies on that little sequence of play. John says Quinn Tupai is having an outstanding season so far. Certainly is. I wish I had him in my fantasy team. Actually, do I? I might actually have. Now that I think about it, I do have him in my fantasy team. Well, there you go. I've got Tupai and Anton Leonard-Brown in my fantasy squad as the Brumbies tow it forward. It's loose on the ground and it sits up. And a chance here for the Brumbies. Toole puts the foot down for the corner. Inside ball for Muirhead. And we are about to be all locked up once again as Muirhead scores under the post. The Brumbies have gone from the halfway line to score under the post from line-out time. It was a loose ball. Lost back by Ikitau. And it sits up nicely for Toole. Corey Toole makes fools of the Chiefs' outside defense. And the conversion from right in front. We are about to be all square once more. An easy conversion for Debrasini. It's 29 all. 18 minutes to go. And this is just incredible. I mean, how is it possible? So many try scorers and not a single one is from my SGM. It just doesn't seem right, does it? 29 apiece. Into the last quarter of the game, Nick Frost loses the ball. It's there for the Chiefs. Down the short side, they're going to score from the kickoff. Diving over for his second is Gideon Rampling. Well, we weren't tied for long. The scores were not locked up for very long. Gideon Rampling gets a double. I'm pretty sure he's had 2 touches of the ball and he scored 2 tries. Nick Frost spills it from the restart. And then the Chiefs had a 2-on-1. A fortuitous bounce. And they've taken full advantage. Scoring from the kickoff. And the Chiefs take the lead straight back. 34-29, the kick to come. Damien McKenzie, 4 from 5 tonight. Right on the sideline, favoured side for a right foot kicker. To give them that buffer. McKenzie, it's hooking back. It's hooking back nicely. It's over. McKenzie converts from the sideline. And the Chiefs re-extend their lead to 7 points. 17 minutes to go. Well, 16 now. 36 points to 29. Brumbies with the restart, and it is claimed by the Chiefs. They're outside the 22. Setting up another ruck to give a better angle here for Xavier Rowe. Brumbies drive over the top. Rowe sends it back for McKenzie. Carried back inside the 22. It's taken on the fall by the Brumbies at the back. Tom Wright runs it back into Chiefs territory. And the Brumbies have it 45 out. Trailing by 7. Lonergan. Down the short side they go. Lockie Shaw plants it back Samasui. Now for Debrasini in midfield. Puts the ball high. Contestable kick. Nobody chasing through, though. Jacob takes it under no pressure. He is swamped as soon as he hits the deck, though. And the Chiefs are back in possession. Takia'o lifted in the tackle. Gets up and goes again. That is a big drive. Down the short side, Mackenzie to Leonard Brown. Beats one. Up to halfway. Bro to Boschier. A little bit of space out on the right. Mackenzie sees it, puts the ball high. Contestable kick. Captain to touch off the Brumbies. And it'll be a line-out throw for the Chiefs. The kick went very sideways, but still they're getting the line-out throw. 14 minutes to go. 7 points the difference. It's been an absolute try-fest out there. None of my try scorers. But that happens. Vi takes it down. And now another shocking kick from Mackenzie. It's been lost back in field. Rampling pops the bus up. Anton Leonard Brown steps back in field. Inside the 22. It's worked out all right for them here, the Chiefs. They've got numbers to burn out on the right. And that's where they send it. Oh, they send it too quickly. You got to draw and pass. Narawa steps back in field. You got to draw and pass. They sent the cutout ball. Takielho, though, that's still on here for the Chiefs. Lays it back nicely. Rowe to Mackenzie. Mackenzie changes direction. Arkoi sets up the ruck. Rowe calling troops around the back. Wants to go open side. 10 meters out here. Slow ball. Arkoi's got it. 10 meters out in midfield. Right in front of the post, they are the Chiefs. Rowe digs in and gets the ball out. Takiaho. One out from the ruck. Drives it forward. Brumbies in over the top of the ball illegally. Penalty advantage. Quintupaya driven backwards in the tackle. Rowe now heads back towards the post. Jacob to Mackenzie. Mackenzie with the double pump for Leonard Brown. And the ball is spilt forward. We come back for the penalty. Well, you take the 3 here, surely. They're leading by 7. Take the 3. Go out by 10. Just to the left of posts. It seems like a common sense decision to me. Take the 3. And that is indeed what they're doing here, the Chiefs. They're going to have the shot at 3 here. Mackenzie. From just to the left of the post. 10 meters out. Simple kick. He puts it over and the Chiefs lead 39-29. Sixty-eight and a half minutes gone. Debrasini with the restart. Taken down just outside the 22. Tupovai. Very, very secure in the air. Rowe to Daniel Rona. And the box kick incoming. Lots of height on it. Not a lot of distance. Narawa racing through to put pressure on. Wright is cleaned up in the tackle. And the Chiefs look to drive in over the top. A good counter ruck, but it's still there for the Brumbies. Rory Scott is driven backwards in the tackle. Solid defense for the Chiefs in midfield. Been out wide where they've been a little bit loose tonight. But it's the Brumbies ball on halfway. They're over on the left edge of the field. Back open side they come now. Straight up the middle, Rory Scott lays it back. Debrasini takes the line on. Inside ball for Wright. Steps past one. Gets up over halfway. Almost squeaks through. But some good front foot ball here for the Brumbies. Frost goes to ground in midfield. 40 out. Debrasini. Nice inside ball for Ikitau. Beats one. And he's brought to ground. 22 out. Staying on the short side. Debrasini. Inside ball for Lockie Lonergan. Going for his second try. A try-saving tackle from Jacob. Penalty advantage as the Chiefs pile in over the top. It's on here for the Brumbies. Ikitau fires the huge cutout pass onto the chest of Muirhead, who steps in field and scores the try. The Brumbies have hit back. 9 minutes to go. Muirhead gets his second try. And the Brumbies, they are not going away. They are staying in this fight to the very end. Andy Muirhead stepping back inside Leonard Brown, who overcommitted. Oh, Damien McKenzie's down in back play. Damien McKenzie is down in back play, clutching at his leg. And he looks like he's in a world of pain. Debrasini with the conversion attempt from out wide. Hits his mark again. Does he know it's hit the upright and bounces away? It just hooks off to the left. McKenzie is up on his feet, but he is visibly limping. McKenzie, at the moment, he's trying to put full weight on that leg. He can't. Oh, McKenzie's coming off. The Chiefs with the restart. 5 points the difference. Frost sets it up just outside the 22. And Goddard, who is on the field now with the box kick. Up over halfway, McKenzie's limping off the field. Jacob. Low flat kick taken on the full inside the 22. The Brumbies are going to run. They're going to counter-attack here. Down the short side goes Toole. Flicks it back in field. And the Chiefs are in over the top of it. The ball is out. Pressure on the Brumbies here. Big defense from the Chiefs in midfield. Still there for the Brumbies. They've got numbers out here on the right. Muirhead in space. Puts the kick through. And he puts it out on the full. He's overcooked it badly. But the big story here, Damien McKenzie is off the field. Seven minutes to go. And McKenzie's off with a, looks like a knee injury. He's getting ice put on the knee. And the Chiefs have used all their substitutes. The Chiefs will be playing the last 7 minutes with 14 men. They have no substitutes left. They have got this, well, it's very unlucky, but they've got this horribly wrong. Seven minutes to go. It's 15-14. The Brumbies against the Chiefs. The Chiefs leading by 5. The line-out throw just inside Brumbies territory. Taken down by the Chiefs. The rolling maul is set. Takiaho has it at the back. Can they hold on here, the Chiefs? Penalty advantage. Blake Shop there in from the wrong side. And Jacob puts the crossfield kick in. They just want the penalty here, the Chiefs. Well, what do you do here? Do you take the 3? It's a long way out. If they put this over, they'll have an 8-point buffer. They're going to put it to the corner. Jacob steps up. They're going to put it into the corner. Geez, I would have taken the shot there. 6 minutes to go. They could have wound off another minute off the clock. If it goes over, they have an 8-point lead. They're playing a man down. They're out of subs. Attacking line-out throw inside the 22. Takiaho with the throw. Stolen by the Brumbies. Muirhead's got it. And he's tackled inside the 22. Brumbies have the ball back. 5.5 to play. Goddard out into midfield. The Brumbies inside their 22 need to exit. Goddard with the box kick. Taken on the full. Rampling brings it back to the 40. Spills out the side illegally. Penalty to the Chiefs. They've got another chance here. This one's a little bit closer and a little bit more in field. They've seriously got to consider taking the shot at 3 here. For the love of God, take the shot. Common sense says take the shot. This one's a little bit closer. And they are. Common sense has prevailed. And Jacob is going to step up and have a shot at the post here. Judah Shivian, yesterday's Waratah game was very hot and players were cramping up a lot. Has that been a problem in this game? I don't think so. I mean, we've seen a lot of players go down, but I don't think that's been with cramps. That's just been just coincidence. We've seen a lot of injury stoppages. Big kick this one. Jacob moves in, strikes it well. Is it on target? The crowd will let you know that it is right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 8. 42-34 with 4 minutes to play. That was coming in clutch there from Jacob. Debrasini goes short and flat with the restart. Arcoy takes it on the full, and the Chiefs have it 10 meters short of halfway. Told to use it. Rowe. Out to Rona. And the Chiefs can just wind it down here. Rowe goes with the box kick. Lots of height, not a lot of distance. Tapped back by the Brumbies. And they've lost it forward now. Tom Wright spills it. Backwards again, says the referee. Iki Tau puts the kick through. And now they've lost it forward. Definitely this time. Hudson Crichton most definitely has lost that forward. And the Chiefs have surely done enough now. 77.5 gone. They'll have the scrum 30 meters out from the Brumbies line. And they can just wind down the clock here. No, there's we had the tree cut down, Judah. So it's kind of the roof is now no longer accessible for the possum. The possums will have to go along the fence to get to the banana trees. No more easy access to the roof. So hopefully that's solved that little problem. The scrum sets. Under 2 minutes to go. Chiefs with the ball. And a big drive forward by Leonard Brown. Rowe has it at the back of the ruck. And he puts the kick high, contestable ball. Narawa chasing through. Narawa takes it in the air, spills it in contact. Backwards, it's play on. Still there for the Chiefs. 10 meters out. Chiefs have got this in the bag for sure. Yes, there's a minute to go. The Brumbies need 2 scores. It's not possible, surely. Takiaho, the pass goes out in front of the post and it's been lost forward. It'll be a scrum down. Brumbies feed 5 meters out from their own try line. With a minute to go. Time is up. But the Chiefs have been in an absolute war. A fantastic effort from the Brumbies. Take nothing away from them. 30 seconds left on the clock. The scrum sets. Collapsing. And the referee calls time off because he knows what's going on here. The resets are very beneficial for the Chiefs. Gideon Rampling. What a debut for the Chiefs. 2 tries. Was very heavily involved in a lot of work. 15 seconds left. The scrum sets. Brumbies. Bring it out now. Debrasini. Pass out the back to nobody. And Anton Leonard-Brown dives on it and scores. Right on the stroke of full time. The Chiefs get another. 47-34. The kick to come. The Brumbies looking for a set play from scrum. 5 meters out from their own line. And Tom Wright has passed it to the invisible man. And Anton Leonard-Brown scores the easiest try of his career. The dead set easiest try that Anton Leonard-Brown will ever score. Seals the deal for the Chiefs. 47-34, the kick to come. Jacob. Oh, the ball spills off the tee. He's got to drop kick it, and he's drop kicked it over. Oh, we have officially seen everything in this game. The ball dropped off the tee. He had 10 seconds left. The ball rolled off the kicking tee. Jacob picks it up and has the drop kick for the conversion. And over it goes. We have seen everything in this game. 49 points to 34. The Chiefs get the win. And we'll be right back after this quick break to sum up that game. $49 points to 34. And once again, the bookies absolutely bang on. Because the bookies had the Chiefs with a 15.5 point head start. 15.5. The Chiefs have ended up winning by 15. How do they do it? The bookies nail it once again. What a game, though. We saw, as I said, we saw pretty much everything in that game. I can't believe, honestly, that many tries scored. Not a single tick off the multi. I'm kicking myself. Absolutely kicking myself. Because I was going to put Leonard-Brown in. Look, I wouldn't have won anyway. I wouldn't have won anyway, so I've got no reason to lie about it. But I almost put Leonard-Brown in the multi. He ends up scoring 2 tries. And Quinn Tupaia, I almost put in. No, sorry, Jacob. I nearly put Josh Jacob in, sorry. Not Quinn Tupaia. So I still wouldn't have got the third leg. I would have had Mackenzie and Tom Wright still. It was Ratama and Mataele that I was not convinced about. But anyway. Wow. Donna McDonald. Thank you. Love your commentary. Waiting for Canes and Blues. Hurricanes and Blues coming up. Yes. Not too far away. The Hurricanes versus the Blues. We will be covering that game here on the Waste of Water Sports. after a little bit of a break. I think. What time does it start? Super Rugby 4:05. Oh, yeah. So we'll definitely have a break. We will most certainly have a break in between. So that's coming up in about 50 minutes' time. Hurricanes versus the Blues. Should be a great game, that one. Gabriel Chand says, easiest try of the season. Maybe. I think definitely easiest try of the season. And most certainly one of the easiest tries Anton Leonard-Brown has scored in his career. T and Rocco, ahoy there. Thank you for the kind words. 49 points to 34. Well, I said that the Chiefs were going to win by 16 plus. They won by 15. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I ended up being fairly close. But I'll be completely honest, it didn't go anywhere near the way I expected it to go. I thought that they would win quite comfortably. It certainly wasn't comfortable. And I think that 15-point margin, obviously with that easy try at the end, when the Brumbies had nothing else really left to lose, apart from the bonus point, I suppose. I mean, they threw the bonus point away, didn't they? Or did they? No, they were already out of bonus point range. They were 8 points down. So it didn't really matter. So yeah, they had absolutely nothing to lose. Threw it away and an easy try at the end. But hey, I'll take it. You've got to take the small wins, right? Waste to World of Sports, thank you so much for being with us here for this one. I am going to enjoy a nice little break. I'll eat some lunch, and we will be back for the Hurricanes versus the Blues. Coming up in, just over half hour, about 40 minutes time. Very much appreciate you joining us here for this one. We've seen a great game. We saw a little bit of everything. Except for my try scorers. We didn't see any of them. Hopefully the next multi works out a little bit better for us. That's actually the first time this season that 0 legs have hit. So we've been doing pretty well up until then, up until this game. Okay, we're going to have a break, and we'll be back for the Hurricanes versus the Blues and the Reds versus the Western Force. Thank you so much for your company. This has been a fantastic game. Super Rugby has delivered so many quality games so far this season, and I hope it continues with the next one. Hurricanes Blues coming up very soon. I'll catch you then. Until then, cheers.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league.